Everyone, welcome to Lecompton High School. Again, we are entering week 4, fellas.
Goes quickly, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Again, last weekend, homecoming, lost to Nemaha Central. This week, Holton Wildcats come to town. And again, you've got two teams coming in with 1-2 records, which we talked earlier. It's not something you're used to seeing when these two teams hook up.
It's unusual, yes.
Well, in fact, frankly, in the last, 3 years, one of these two teams has, at least one of them has had an outstanding season.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're going to talk a little bit about the matchup in this here in a little bit. But right now, we'll do our weekly rundown looking at scores from last week. Again, the game we mentioned, Nemaha Central 26, Lecompton 0, Hiawatha 14, Holton 47. It's the team we're playing here tonight. Hayden, a big win over Rossville, 49-23. Sabetha win over Jeff West 50-14. KC Harmon 7, Atchison 77. Royal Valley 38, Riverside 16. So again, those are the scores we were watching for you last week. This week around the area, Hayden again rolling on at 3-0. They'll be at Jeff West tonight, taking on the 1-2 Tigers. Royal Valley at Riley County this evening. Atchison will travel to Kansas City Schlegel. Wellsville 3-0 at Osawatomie 0-3. KC Turner 0-3 at Bishop Ward 0-3. Somebody's going to come out of there with
there you go.
Tonight. And Baldwin 0-3 and Santa Fe Trail 2-1. I think Santa Fe Trail is actually setting in second place in that district right now. So we'll keep an eye on those games for you as we move through the night. Rankings for this week, again, no change. Andil, Cheney, and Topeka Hayden all coming in at 3-0. Last week, of course, Andil rolling to a big 73-0 win over El Dorado. Looking at 4 and 5, again the same, Wichita Collegiate and Clay Center beating Abilene last week 26-13. So again, there are your 3A rankings after week number 3. And tonight, again, we mentioned it's the Wildcats and the Cause, again, here at Lecompton High School. So again, we're looking at two teams coming in that struggle a little bit, different times. Both have some comparable opponents as they play, both playing Sabetha and Nemaha Central, both losing on that. The big thing, I think, for the Cause, fellas, as we look at this on that Nemaha Central and that Sabetha game, both being shut out.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you looking for going into this one, Mark?
Armin, go ahead. Get us started.
Well, I think the big thing is, at least from our standpoint, I can't speak specifically about Holton, but we've kind of felt like we've seen a dearth of offense. We just haven't seen that offense click. We haven't scored a lot of points. And we got shot out in the Nemaha
Central,
yeah,
last week.
So the bottom line is, I want to see some improvement. We need to see that line improve. We need to see some points scored. Hold on to the football. Defense has done a decent job in every game we played, I think.
Right.
It would be nice to see the offense provide some support.
Well, I think you're right, Armin. That's going to be the major theme until we start breaking out and scoring. And you don't win any games if you don't score, and regardless of how well the defense plays. And the defense has actually played pretty well. I mean, they were overwhelmed and overmanned by both the offensive lines from Nemaha and Sabetha, and still hung in there with them. So it'll be interesting to see what the defense, if they can continue to grow and remain strong, and still be able to do some scoring on offense. But, of course, this is the traditional look that Holton has as double tight ends and 4 guys in the backfield, and you're going to see changes once in a while. They'll split somebody out, they'll run a counter, and just different things like that. But basically, it's the bone, it's the bar to bone, and
they do it very well.
Yeah. Yes, they do. Yeah. I don't think either one of these teams are going to surprise the other.
Probably not.
You've got two teams, two coaches, I think, that know each other very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just going to come down to execution. It's going to come down to who makes the least mistakes and go forward. I'm kind of looking to see how the Cause respond, because if I had an old high school coach that said, football is a lot like a boxing match. He said, sometimes you get hit right in the mouth and you get knocked down, and it's always to see how teams get back up. Do they get back up and square up and ready to go, or are they going to be a little bit hesitant and kind of see? So I'm curious with this team, because we've seen different times they've played very well And I really want to see how they respond right now, having, again, those 2 losses, being shut out by 2 really good teams, taking nothing away from
Right.
them.
That's right.
So it's going to be curious tonight.
I would say one thing that I'm very happy about, and that is I feel like we always have a difficult time playing at Holton.
Yes.
And I'm glad that we got to play this game here this year.
Yep,
Looking forward to it.
Well, let's look. This is the next part. Mark, your favorite. The keys to the game.
Keys to the game. There we go.
What do the Cause have to do to come out here with the W tonight?
Well, I don't think it's anything unusual. You guys know this as well as I do. And the first one is always going to be avoid the mistakes, which we have not done very well the first 3 games. But secondly, somehow neutralize that line of scrimmage. The offense or the defense is going to have to be aggressive. We're going to have to be assignment sound. We're going to have to do all those things. When I say assignment sound, that's how you beat teams like this. It's like they've got the dive back, someone is responsible. They've got the second back, somebody's responsible for him. The pitch and the quarterback, they're all responsible for him. So we're going to have to do that. And within that, we're going to have to do another thing, stop the big play, because they can get 3 yards, 4 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards. But what kills teams is, boom, they pop it and they go for 35 or 40 or 80, as we've seen that in the past too. And then the last one is an offensive thing. They've got to score, but not only score, but score early and score often and make Holton play from behind.
Yes.
And that's one thing. And Armin, you want to add anything to that?
Well, no, as long as you're dictating the score, I'm with you 100%. In fact, the mistakes, I really believe that the mistakes being from a younger team, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to this offense and the kind of growth that they make. And I think their discipline, their mindset will make all the difference in the world. I'm really looking forward to see what happens here.
Well, I agree. Again, it should be a good matchup. So we're looking forward to it tonight. Again, 2 teams, as we said, know each other very well, so we should have a good one coming to you here shortly from Lecompton High School. We'll be back after this.
With a history dating back to 1893, First State Bank and Trust has roots that run deep in our community. And that strong commitment to community continues today with investment and support in Perry, Lecompton, and throughout the region. At First State Bank and Trust, we're dedicated to service and maintaining a spirit of excellence for our customers. Perry Lecompton fans can join the team by picking up your very own CAW card with donations made on every purchase. First State Bank and Trust, where banking is still a people business. Learn more at firststateks.com.
Crown Toyota and Volkswagen is a part of your community. We have a history here. We are ready to help you navigate milestones. Annually recognized by Best of Lawrence for Best Place to Buy a New Car, Best Place to Buy a Used Car, Best Auto Service Repair, and Best Auto Body Shop. We want to thank our area communities for voting for us and trusting us with your automotive needs. Experience the Crown difference. Crown Toyota and Volkswagen, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
I never get
The Chiefs play Sunday. Chiefs.
Chiefs. I can't tell you.
Go. All right, good evening, everyone. Ready to get set for a kickoff here. Mark, I don't know if you caught that or not. Coin toss. Who'd we have win that one?
Well, it's Lecompton won, and they chose to defer to the second half. So Holton will be in the white on the right and receiving. The calls will be on the left. There's a little bit of a wind coming left to right from the kind of the south-southeast. Don't know how much it's going to affect the game. I mean, it's not like it's a stiff wind. It's just a wind, and the flag is out. So,
gosh, can you give us a chance of rain tonight too? I kind of like that.
where's Wayne Ledbetter when you need him? Old story, long story. So anyway.
All right, back deep to receive this kickoff is going to be number 7. That is Eli. I think that's Hallauer. Is that what you're going to say that one, fellas?
Hallauer, I believe.
Hallauer it is. And also number 3, that's Brody Dillon. Kicking off for the cause should be number 21. That's Eli Dean, the junior. And we're ready to get this one out of the way. Big 7 and district play coming your way. Here's the kick by Dean, going to be fielded by Hallauer back at about the 20-yard line, going to the right side. And he's going to be tackled.
Nice
up.
job.
That 11-yard return.
Kniper in on the initial stop.
He was
people.
right there on top of him, wasn't he?
Yep. Well, looks good. Calls Hold'em pretty well, close to the 30.
Yep, right at the 31.
So once again, we were talking about Holton earlier in the game, and not much has changed. They're going to run that bone on us.
As you said, it's going to be full house, so 3 backs in the backfield behind the quarterback number 7, Eli Hallauer. Cause showing pressure, and actually it got a little bit too antsy, I think, on that, fellas.
Yeah, Gage Starnes getting excited, all excited about dropping him for a loss, and whoops, first penalty of the game.
Yeah, brings up that infamous 1st and 5. And here's the first offensive play for the Wildcats, going to be that wishbone belly, and he's got a lot of room out there on the side. I believe that's number 29. Taking it all the way down inside the 15. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 14.
Well, I hate to say this, but my first 2 keys to the success have just been hit. Mistakes, penalty, unneeded, and big plays. That was about as big as they get, Armin.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Oh, see if the defense can settle down here.
And I think that was maybe, was that 26? Cale Frazier couldn't get the number exactly on that. So first down and 10 coming up for the Wildcats. Ball setting at the 14. Number 21, the ball carrier that time. That is Abbott Hundley. Hundley with a nice run on first down.
He had a full head of steam when he went through that hole, too.
Yeah, he's going to pick up, I'm going to say, right at 8 yards.
We had blue bodies all over the ground out there. They were just, their offensive line took off and said, here's a message for you folks. You have to toughen up down there.
So it's Hundley, and looks like Kyler Jackson in the backfield. 24 is going to carry this one. That's Jackson. Jackson takes it in for the first score, and a quick one. Still 10:56 remaining in the first quarter. Wildcats jump on top, 6-0.
Did not take long, and that, of course, is not exactly what we needed. It needed the defense to step up and put up a little bit more of a fight, but, boy, they ran exclusively to their right side and just destroyed us over there. A lot of white jerseys on the blue, and just couldn't match their power.
So extra point attempt. Wildcats going to line up to go for 2. And again, this time it's number 21. Hundley's going to carry that one in for the 2-point conversion. So 8-0, just like that.
Well, it's one of those things, as you said in your keys. you can't make mistakes. And
Yep.
we've made a couple of mistakes, and that was, of course, the big play that you had just mentioned before that.
Yep.
You don't want to give up that big play.
Well, that's the thing about this offense. You know, it's literally been boom, boom, boom for 4 yards here. It's 5 yards there. And no matter then, and you used to run the bone also in your offense, I know,
Yes.
Armin. And all of a sudden, you break one, and it's like, boy, it hurts. It hurts when you're on the defense. You've done well stopping some things, and boom, off they go.
The thing about the wishbone is that every play is designed to look like a couple other plays.
Mm-hmm.
And so usually you got to set those up by running that offense and hurting the team with just power or finesse, whatever, early, and then all of a sudden every play works.
We were talking, too, about being assignment sound on defense. You know, somebody's got this back, the first back, somebody's got the second back. But, you know, if you're the man that's supposed to get to the second back and you've got the tight end and the offensive tackle blowing you backwards 5 steps, and sorry, that ain't going to work.
Hard to get your man. Here's a kickoff by the Wildcats. Going to be a short kick. Filled at about the 17-yard line by Bronson Rush. Rush breaks it to the left side, has some room over there. Nice return by Rush, the junior, out across the 40. Will be slammed down right about the 43-yard line.
Nice break.
Hundley on that tackle, but that saved a touchdown. I think
Sure
that would have
did.
he'd been gone.
Couple of bodies picked up right there, and all of a sudden, boom, he's going.
Yeah.
Nice job, Bronson.
Well, I mean, you talked about what you thought this Wildcat defense was going to come out in, a 4-man or a 3-man front. Looks like
Sure
about
looks like a
4-man.
even front, yeah.
Gordon, the quarterback, Tyler Reed in motion. A give up the middle. Bronson Rush tries the left side. Looks like maybe a gain of 1 after the spot.
Well, they're known for kind of that odd front, and they take
Bring up
2 of the
outside.
linebackers.
Yeah.
They bring up 2, and this time they didn't bring up 2. They brought up 1. So I think they're still in a. Well, I shouldn't say that so early. I should.
Well,
Look
what
at it
I
a little
saw
more.
early in the videos I saw was they would bring up an outside linebacker,
yeah.
kind of make it like
Yeah,
a
and they're in an odd front right there, actually.
Gordon, the quarterback's going to have a quarterback keep, left side. Pushes ahead for maybe another gain. We'll call it 2.
Gordon just saved a very bad mistake by
Yep.
jumping up and
Yep.
getting that ball. I would have liked to see what he could have done with that down had he had his eyes on the hole the entire time.
I want to see who we've got running at center, because last week we moved our center, Conklin, out to the right tackle. It looks like that's where he's at now. So
I think it is, yeah.
the center is, I can't tell from here.
I think that's going to be 71, Caden Byers.
Byers, the senior. Okay.
All right, 3rd down and 6 play coming up for the Caw offense. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Gordon going to look to throw, pulls in the snap, pumps it in the flat, overthrown, intended for 21, Eli Dean.
Yep, we didn't have too much pressure downfield, so they kind of floated some people outside. He was covered well.
Yeah, I'm not sure he didn't just kind of heave it over his head,
Yeah, I think you're right.
which was the smart thing to do.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's see. In this 4th down, again, ball setting close to midfield, right at the 42, we'll call it the 47. We're going to back up a little deeper, showing punt formation here. Now we got a penalty coming in. Call it a false start. Back them up 5 more.
Well, like you said earlier, Armin, they got to grow. They got to stop. They have to understand how these little mistakes just mount, and they've got to grow up a little bit here. They just got to grow up.
So there's Hellower dropping.
Gordon gets off a punt to the left side. Going to hit right at the 30. Bounce out of bounds. Right on the spot here. So Wildcats going to take over at about the 28. And again, last time for the Wildcats, just so if you guys are interested, 3-play, 69-yard drive.
Yeah, that's a healthy average.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the call
That'll help.
defense. Let's see if we can get a stop here.
All right, Wildcats wishbone formation. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to give it this time. Actually keep it up the middle. That time caught
nice
defense.
job.
Shuts him down, no gain.
Starnes, number 55, kind of forced him back in. And right into the, there he goes right there. Yep, nice job. Made him make a decision, cut up, and we have people standing there.
And the quarterback for the Wildcats, number 7, a senior. That's Eli Hallour. Backfield, I believe that's Hundley and Jackson. Toss showing blitz. It's going to be number 21. That is Hundley to the right side.
I see that's kind of what I expected out of our defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Make them earn it.
Well, that was played well. I mean, we had him stopped in the hole. He was bouncing at the outside. Somebody grabbed a hold of him, and someone else jumped on top. That's exactly what you need the defense to do. You need lots of blue jerseys around the ball.
All right, 3rd down and 6 coming up. Holton again, that full house backfield. Turn, second back, ball on the ground, bounces right back up.
Are you kidding me?
And he breaks loose along the right side, and I don't think anyone's going to catch him. He's inside the 10, and he takes it in for a touchdown after a dropped ball.
Can you believe that?
The ball was on the ground behind him, yeah.
You mentioned that, Armin. The ball does funny things out here, and that's about as funny as they get. Yep. Right there, back up to him, he's off.
It actually was really pretty well played early.
And we had a man with his arm around him. He just couldn't bring him down. Back at about the midfield.
Yeah.
Well, you talk about a couple of big plays in the first quarter, the first 4 minutes of the game. That's what happens sometimes when you play Holton.
Well, that puts some pressure on the Cause to come back and have some big plays of their own.
Option play, left side, the pitch, and looks like that's 24. Kyler Jackson, he's going to take it in for another 2 points. 16-zip, your score here at Prairie Lecompton High School. 8:01 remaining in this first quarter.
And I believe Holton has decided to come and make a statement tonight. And
I can tell you right now, it's too late on that replay, but the bottom line is, as you said, assignment football. When you see that option coming, you've got to have read it. You got one guy assigned to that quarterback, and you got another guy assigned to the pitch man, and they're out on top of them. Yep. There's no place for it to go. And that's just as simple as it is.
And it's, again, unfortunate that starts out this way, but you know, when we weren't online when we were talking about this, but you had mentioned about, Mark, one other key that might be there would be that ball bounces kind of funny. Remember saying that here?
I do remember
10, 15 minutes ago. Boy, you talk about a fortunate bounce for Holton and unfortunate for the Cause. Cause really now have dug themselves a big hole here, JB, and it's tough to come out.
Well, when you're talking, again, only less than 4 minutes into this game, and you're down 16. Yeah, that's not the way you want to go. We talked about that first drive being 3 plays, 69 yards. Well, again, that one was 3 plays for 82 yards.
Oh, my.
All right, here's the kickoff. Like Hundley, this is going to be fielded on the far side. I believe that's Dean looking for some room, and he finds a lot of white jerseys as he tries to make it towards the Cause sideline.
Well, let's see if we can get something started here. Yeah, you can't just go 3 and out. We got to get a drive. We got to get a score. Easier said than done, though, maybe, Armin.
Well, yeah, since I've been in on both sides of that before, this is one of those where it's a lot easier to say it than do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is high school football. And kids grow up. Sometimes they grow up at strangest times. It's a good time to do it.
And here's a snap, first down play. Gordon going to throw it out in the flat. Had Eli Dean just a little bit out in front of him.
We had some pressure come from that defensive end. I'm sure he felt that.
Well, see, this is also one of these situations, though, where, again, the bouncing ball really helped us get into this hole. And now we got to dig out, and we're a young team offensively.
Yep.
That's harder to do when you don't have that background, you don't have that success under your belt.
Number 4, Dakota Blake to the top of the screen. I believe that's number 2, Tyler Reed, split wide to the bottom. We're going to look to keep this one. Trying to the right side. Again, Holton defense steps up well there. Converges on him, throws him down to maybe a 1 yard gain.
Not much push up front. It's hard to find a hole when the hole is moving backwards right into you. It's a little tough gambit there. So 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Cause got to come up with a big one here.
All right, looking at getting 9 yards for the first down. 2 receivers each side this time for the offensive set. Gordon going to look to throw. Pretty well covered. That ball zipped in, caught by Dakota Plake.
It's a first down.
Yeah, there comes a flag. Looks
Late
like
hit.
again, yeah, Flake went down on the ground. Of course, in high school, you're down. In the pros,
That's right.
That's a little bit different story. You get up and run, but so in high school, you can't hit him after that.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Backyard football, that works that way
Yeah.
too. I
It
think.
does, yeah.
Well, Cause catch a break.
Yeah.
It was a great pass, a great route. All of a sudden, we got something going here. There's life in the engine. So
All right,
let's go,
yeah.
boys.
Got a first down.
That's a nice job. Offensive line kept the pressure off of the Q and the quarterback. We got a completion.
Well, the truth is we don't have to have a big play right now.
Mhm.
We need a good sustained drive.
Yep.
High
Oh.
snap gets away from Gordon. Pressure coming. He's just going to fall off on it. That's going to be a good 10-yard loss. About
Little more.
14.
15,
Yeah.
Ouch.
Goodness.
Yeah. Boy, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, as they used to say. But got to show signs of life here. Just keep going at it.
If you've ever watched Holton, the center quarterback exchange, you'll note that the quarterback gets down almost on his knees to take that little bitty of a snap back there. And that's one reason. If it's on the ground, at least he can pick it up. It's over your head.
All right, 2 receivers left for the offense on 2nd and a long ways to go. Gordon going to throw it deep, trying to air it down the sideline. That ball almost picked off. Ball's incomplete, intended for number 4, Dakota Plake.
Nice job by Dakota to actually play defense on that, because
I agree.
that was almost intercepted. He just knocked it out of his hands.
Well, and he didn't give him a free shot at the ball.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
So 3rd down, and again, a long ways to go. The board has it at 27. I'll take their word for it. Wide receiver split to each side. Gordon going to roll to his left, looking to throw. Throw up, fires one, downfield, incomplete. That's going to be 4th down and long. 2 incompletions there in a row.
Well, right now, Coach Paramore, that coaching staff is going to be telling these guys, this game isn't over. We got to start doing the things that we can do. We got to do them right now. We got to do smart things. That's they can help pull this out.
All right, punting situation. Gordon backs up about 5 yards, takes a snap, punts a high punt down the middle. Holton's going to just let this one hit the ground. And Cause are going to fill it before it hits the second time. Number 55, Cage Stars. Nope, that was number 59. I'm sorry. That was Cooper Trindle downing the ball.
Well, now the decision, not decision, but the thing that has to happen, of course, is the Caw defense need to find the answer.
Yeah.
And we have, what do they got, 6 or 7 total plays on offense, Holton?
That would be 6.
6 plays and 2 touchdowns.
69-yard drive and an 82-yard drive. Again, the big play, that 78-yard run off the fumble pickup last time. Ball setting at the 28. And the blue shirts come in on that one.
Nice job up front.
Holding to about a 3-yard gain.
Conklin in on the first initial hit right there. Nice follow-up by everybody else. That's the way to get around the ball. That's one of the things they have to do, get around the ball.
Second down play coming up. We'll call it about 6 to go. Showing pressure on that blitz, and it's going to be, man, another big run. That time 21 again. That's Abbott Hundley.
They seem to have found an answer on their offense going to their right side. There is, boy, some great blocking over there. A bunch of people sealed off, Armin. I don't know.
When
It's tough to stop.
Yeah, and actually, I really don't see why they're more successful. Although they like to run to the right, I think.
Eli Hallour takes a snap, gives up the middle again, another hard run straight ahead, picking up about 4 yards. That was number 24, Kyler Jackson. Second down play for Holton. Snap this time going left side up the middle.
Much the same.
Yep, about another 4-yard pickup.
Well, when you get to the spot where you aren't hit until 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, your momentum is going to carry you for another 2. That's a hard thing to stop.
You know, I would say defensively, this is different than the
Yes,
Sabetha Nemaha game.
totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have this just
I felt we had some control there from time to time, but not a lot of control.
and that time Cause going
There
to
you
catch a
go.
break, back him up 5.
Cause finally catch a break. How about that?
Take it any way we can get that.
That's right. Yep.
All right, so this will make it about 3rd and 7. Blue takes a snap, gives second man through. That's right side. That's number 21, Hundley, who's had a big night so far.
Tell you, they have found something over there, Armin. They have just beaten us to death on that. Their offensive right side, our left side. Whew.
Takes the ball down to the 40. Get another first down for this Holton Wildcat offense. 3-back set. Give second by this time they're going left side. And again, about the same result, that time picking up about 8.
I'll tell you, this is a clinic on how to run this offense.
Mm-hmm.
There's a blocker on every defensive man at the line of scrimmage, and they're doing everything that they need to do to screen them out of the play.
One of them had a great tackle.
Yeah.
It's a little coaching humor there about holding, but
Well, that's just old.
yeah.
Holton moves out of the wishbone, taking the right half back to the right wing. So 2 backs behind to lure the quarterback. Going left side, give to that number 21. That's Hundley. Hundley picking up about another 8.
Well, they're getting some great blocking up front. Their one-on-one is just destroying us. They're just manhandling us, man-to-man. Got to find those answers, though, right, Norman?
Well, I'm telling you what, I'm looking for them, and I haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, they're big kids coming at you hard, and that's tough to deal with sometimes.
Well, you got to stay down. You got to be lower.
Yeah.
You have to meet them.
All right, another first down play for Holton. Again, 2 backs behind. Lure that
No.
time, a little movement.
Yeah.
Flag coming in, going to back up 5 yards for the Wildcats.
Had a little counter going there, but Hundley was still going to get it.
Yeah, with his average tonight, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, he's got to be close to, well, he's over 100 yards by now,
Oh.
isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
In
he's
the
got a
first
run
quarter?
of 50, a run of 72, about 4 for 8.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, career night.
Yeah, first quarter.
All right, Holton goes back to 3-back backfield behind the quarterback. Going to go right side again. This time it's number 21, Hundley. Shut down for, when I say shut down, he still had 6.
And exactly. Well, it's still behind the, what is it, just a little bit beyond, or it's not quite to the original first down line.
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't been shut down much
yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Fairly easy to get going. Sorry.
All right, got to go right side with Hunley. Hunley pounding ahead, picking up yards, driving, and picks up 10 and a first down.
Gosh, I tell you, outstanding blocking there.
You know.
That COD defense right now, if you want to describe it, just has no answers
Yeah.
for this rushing attack.
Well, it's a polished rushing attack, and
Well-
and they're big up front and they're experienced. There's 4 seniors up there, so they got a lot of reason why they should be running the ball like that, Armin.
We just didn't expect to see a Holton team this year
Not at 1 and 2.
in somewhat of a rebuilding look at 1 and 2, having lost to the same teams that we had, to have this kind of game.
Third down short. This time left side going forward. Ball comes out.
Are you
Picked
kidding
up.
me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
And in for the score on the fumble recovery.
So
Two
so let's
fumbles,
see,
two fumble recoveries, 2
two
touchdowns.
touchdowns. So the key to the game is dropping the ball.
Wow.
It's amazing. It truly is amazing.
Wow.
Goodness, goodness, goodness.
How often do you see that happen? Boy.
His knee? Yeah, I agree. His knee was down before he scored. As he picked up the ball. So
All right, 2-point attempt, and they're going to get this half the distance to the goal.
well, that's it. That was the big half too.
All right, see if they can keep them out of the end zone here. 2-point attempt for the Wildcats. Gonna go right side. Dives in easily. That's number 24. Tyler Jackson. And 24-0, and we are not yet out of the first quarter.
Just like
fellas.
that. Explosive, explosive, explosive.
And
Big
I
plays.
didn't think it was going to rain tonight, but it has been raining and
Yeah.
Wildcats.
Wildcats is right.
Yeah, this-
That's it's got to be disheartening for the cause right now. I mean, how do you, if you're a coach on the sideline, talking to your kids about, come on defense, you can do better, and come on offense, you can do better. That's a tough thing to sell right now to 16, 17-year-old kids.
Yeah, after not, I mean, right at 1 quarter of play,
Yeah.
knowing that it's been 24 points here, but they've made it look easy,
Yeah. Yep.
and that's what I'll give Holton credit for. They've made this 24 points look very easy here tonight.
Well, I would just say one of the things we knew, both of these coaching staffs, we said this earlier, they know each other well. I'm sure they were overly well prepared for us, and they got successful a little bit early, and now it's just cascading.
Yep. Well, I'm sure also Holton wanted to come here and make a point.
Oh, yeah.
They are not a 1-2 team. 1 win, 2 losses.
All right, another kickoff here for the Wildcats. Looks like that's going to be Bronson Rush back, and I think that's Eli Dean. Dean's going to field this on the far side. Look to keep it left side. Dean gets through, gets it up to the 35.
Well, let's see if we can find a magical answer here that'll get us some first downs and drive down and maybe get a score, although this is the end of the first quarter, so I guess it's about time for one of our first commercial breaks, eh?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
We'll be back soon.
Experience counts at McRae Lumber. Some of those box store employees weren't even born yet when most of the McRae crew were already experts. And today all of them are the cream of the crop when it comes to smarts. Your building project is important. You want the best advice, not somebody's best guess. So do it the McRae way. Come see us just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. You might run into somebody you know. McRae Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
huge hole, fellas, just after one quarter. 2 fumbles, bounce right back to Holton, and they end up scoring on them. And then other than that, they just beat the tar out of us on the line of scrimmage. There's no candy coating that one.
Yeah. You know what they say? What are you supposed to do when you find yourself in a hole?
Stop digging.
Stop digging. 3 receivers set right side, tight end to the left. With the calls here, first play, second quarter. Quickly, little swing pass out to the right. And Bronson Rush going to be hit with a good tackle out there by number 7.
Hallower.
Yep, Eli Hallower.
I thought he read that just a little late, too, but
Covered quickly.
we just didn't get there.
Cause needs some offense here.
They do. Need a little spark to put a little pep in their step here.
Number 2, that's going to be Tyler Reed. Split wide to the bottom of your screen. I believe that's Blake to the top. High snap. Gordon takes it. And Bronson Rush just has nowhere to go. Loss of 1.
Caden Byers getting up kind of slowly there.
Okay, we need a break here somehow. Something good to happen to get the Cause get going here and get their spirits up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I would say generally this is not the thing you do, but you got to pick up the tempo just a little bit. You don't want to drag.
They're down 11, no backs in the backfield with Tristan Gordon. He has to throw it away under pressure, falls incomplete. Another punting situation coming up for the Caw offense.
Just too much for our offensive line right now.
Yeah.
They got 3 guys rushing and we get overwhelmed. That's they're just better people up there right now than what we've got. And our kids have got to learn from that too. You can't let 3 guys defeat 5. That's a bad formula.
All right. Tristan Gordon back in punting formation here. High, slow snap. This could be trouble. He gets it away. Down the sideline, out of bounds.
But he's doing a smart thing.
No.
He's kicking it away from the...
We got a block in the back. I'm sure that's what they called.
Holding.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, hold.
Well, if he didn't hold, that was going to be a block punt.
Right.
You can watch the replay.
There's no
here.
doubt.
I mean, the snap, it was one of those. It was just too high. It was too slow getting back there. And he had pressure on him by the time he got the ball.
Well, I didn't think it was a hold. I thought it was more of a block in the back.
I thought you
just
just
pushed it.
tackle.
He what? He should have. That would have been just fine. Yeah. Oh, they declined the penalty.
Yeah. So that puts the ball at the 50. So good field position here for this Holton Wildcat offense to get 10-23 remaining here until half. Each of the Holton drives so far in this first half have resulted in touchdowns.
And quick ones at that.
First down play give. It's going to be
There we
snapped
go.
up. Looks like the fullback was trying to carry that one.
Nice job by the Cause. Just stay low, which they didn't do very well, but they got low on the tackle. There we go. Kniper in there along with number 70, which for us is Lucian Brockhoff, freshman.
All right, second down and 9 play coming up for this Wildcat offense. We give to that little option play right side in that time. Nice hit there by Tristan Gordon. 17, Eli Dean had him by the legs. Gordon finished him off.
That's how you do it. Nice job, fellas. Wow. Some spark on defense. Nice job.
All right, come up with a big, this is going to be 4-down territory, so you got to have a good play here. Third down and 7. Fleur takes that snap. This time they're going left, second back through. Stacked up, gains about 3.
Pretty well defended.
You can't complain about that. And we're going to see something like that coming again. They could throw the ball, but why would you?
I'd say find number 21 and give it to him.
Yeah, I would say if I was a betting man,
Yep.
21's going to get the ball here.
Or they're going to make everybody on
Yeah.
the blue side of the field think he
that
is.
one of the two. All right, 4th down play coming up. It's a big play here for the Cod defense. Cod showing some blitz action here. Gibb, it's going to be Hunley, going to go to the left side. He's stacked
didn't
up.
get
held,
it.
And
Good
Cod's
job.
hold on defense.
Yeah.
A
Nice
sign
job.
of life, fellas.
Yeah.
That's
And
what we needed.
And you got to take one step at a time, and that's the first step that needed to be taken right there.
Well, they held their ground, didn't jump. And then they just filled the hole and boom.
Who was it had him slowed him down?
Yeah.
I didn't quite. It could have been. Was it Dean?
No, I don't know. I was watching some of the
I thought
defensive
it was
linemen.
somebody up front.
Yeah. Well, the Cause come up with a little spark. The first time we've stopped them tonight on their 4th possession. So Cause have a chance to get back in the game a little bit better.
A little good news. We get excited again. Let's
There we go.
here.
Yeah.
All right, 1st down and 10. Tristan Gordon going to keep this one right side, looking for a seam. Nice hard run by Gordon, going to pick up about 5 yards on that 1st down carry.
Good job up front, moving some people off the ball. Number 70, what was it, 74? 71.
That's Caden Byers.
Caden Byers did a good job of locking up his man and keeping his feet moving. Gain of 5, we'll take that against the Holton defense, eh?
Absolutely, we'll take that. All right, 2nd down, 5 play. Gordon going to keep this one left side. Has some room over there. Picks up a nice block from the receiver. That's number 4, Dakota Blake, with a very nice block on the outside to get him about an extra 5 yards.
Really well done. Nice cut, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good block by Bronson on the outside linebacker. Well done. Couple plays in a row here, showing some life.
Let's move it on into
There we go.
Holton Wildcat territory. Ball setting at the 41 of the Wildcats. Number 10, Kniper in the backfield with Tristan Gordon, your quarterback. We're going to keep this one right side, bounces it to the outside, doesn't pick up that block this time.
It was a nice tackle. Boy, that was a nice tackle.
Yeah, that was a form tackle by number 7, Eli Halur. That ball they called on the ground.
Yeah, they did.
We recovered, so.
Well, we're supposed to recover it for a touchdown.
Yeah, dang it.
Isn't that how it's been working?
That's the way it had been working, yes.
Lose 1.
Tyler Reed there for the fumble recovery.
I was going to have to hurry here. Play clock down to 10.
Call timeout, Coach.
Timeout. Nope, he got it off. Kniper left side stacked up. No gain.
There's just no place to run.
No.
Defense stood us up and just kept coming. That's how you play defense, though, Armin. You stand the offensive lineman up and then bring the troops.
Well, when you're being overpowered,
Yeah.
it's hard to hold your ground. That's why we got to stay lower and occupy territory. At least occupy some space. Give your running back a chance to find a hole.
Under 5 seconds here to get this one off. God just got it. 4th down, pressure coming. Gordon throws it down deep, looking for anybody down there, and that ball is going to fall incomplete.
We got a flag back here.
Yeah.
Probably a hold.
I got one back by the quarterback, too.
Personal foul.
What did he call?
Grounding. That's what he called.
How could he call grounding? He got it in the area of a receiver. I don't know what that is.
That's
call it.
It's
grounding.
intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. Oh, no.
No.
Roughing the passer.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Well, this is roughing the passer, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't think it's it. I think the signal he gave, I think that
grounding.
was intentional
Well,
grounding.
I was going to say, how could that be?
Yeah.
Although I have.
Either way, it worked out for the cause. We're going 15 yards that way.
There you go. All right, good news for the cause to keep the drive alive.
All right, ball setting now at the 28.
4 down territory. Let's go.
Gordon going to go left side, looking for some room. Closes up quickly.
Uh-oh.
Temper's going. Well, Holton, I shouldn't say that. Holton put some exclamation points on the end of the play after the whistle. And I think after a while you just get tired of it.
Yep, so
But they
going
call
back
it on the second man, so.
I think that may have been Gordon responding to a little extra that he had to take.
And that'll kill a drive.
Yes, sir.
But that's also where your offensive linemen need to protect your running backs. That stuff shouldn't be happening out there.
Well, but, you know, we've said this before. I mean, we're all big boys out there. And by the time you're playing high school football, you got to know when you got to keep your mouth shut and your hands to yourself, especially in situations like this or when it's critical.
All right, so Gordon's out on this play. It's going to be Metcalf taking the snap. Swing play. Bronson Rush, right side. Rush has some room. Cuts it back to the inside. Great move by the junior, number 34, Bronson Rush.
Wow.
Tell
That
you
was
what,
really nice.
He picked this ball. When he got this ball, a nice little passer by Metcalf. Got it out quickly. And then Rush, as you can see on that replay, just finds the seam and takes the yards that he's given.
It's some nice reads and cut, and felt a little pressure on his backside and cut away from it. Bronson showing a little moxie out there. Attaboy.
So,
You know, he's looked good all year, I think. He's grown almost every game. That was an exceptional job.
Metcalf staying in at the quarterback.
picked up 22 on that pass play, so that's going to be bring up a 3rd down and short.
Oopsie.
That's not quite as much room.
You cannot expect any halfback to get to the outside if you're going to let guys through the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
You cannot let them through.
And Cage Starnes coming out.
Well, 4th and 5. Come on, fellas. Let's punch one in before halftime here. I got good field position, good opportunities. That big penalty kind of killed us, but
They answered back.
Yep,
Got it with
yep.
3rd manageable.
Good effort. Let's see what we can come up with there. Metcalf still in at the game, at the quarterback. Yeah, we have a timeout here. We got to
I think that's a
think
smart
about
move.
this one. Yep.
All right, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back for this 4th down play coming up after this. .329.
Fourth and what do we got? 5?
Yep.
What do you do, Armin?
Well, I tell you what, it would be nice to be able to throw the ball right now, but with the exception of that little quick screen, so to speak, that flare out.
Our quarterbacks haven't had time to throw it, have they?
Haven't had time to throw it. Yeah, I tell you, we just got to get out and we got to put our head down and block.
It's a sophomore, Garrett Metcalf, still in a quarterback now. Metcalf going to roll to his right, look to throw. Has a man out there. Pass complete to
Eli
21.
Dean.
Dean fighting towards the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
Gets it inside the 10.
Eli Dean.
Yep.
Those are hands. Look at this. Look at this.
He sits right in the hole.
They're all over him.
Yep.
Great defensive work on him, but he still pulls the ball down and then picks up another 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, that's determination. That's the kind of stuff you want to see.
That's what has to happen. Build on that.
Nice job by Metcalf getting out of the pocket, seeing the receiver, throwing it on target, and
Actually, exceptional job.
yeah, nice
Very
job.
well done.
So we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, 1st and goal, ball setting at the 8-yard line. Metcalf going to quick pitch it out to Kniper, and boy, is he met by the white shirts all the way back to the 15.
Where did he
my
come,
goodness.
Number 9, where did he come from? He was corner, I think.
It's untouched out there almost. And a throw down at
And
the
then,
end.
then a throw down.
Kniper coming out. Bronson Rush 34 coming back in for this 2nd and goal play. Now ball setting back at the 15. Receivers wide to each side. Metcalf going to roll right, look to throw, has some pressure. Ball coming out and skips a little bit short, intended. Out there, can't get the
No, it's number 2.
Yep, that's
Reed.
Tyler Reed.
Reed. I thought actually that he had room maybe to run, but I don't think he really did.
Wouldn't have got far, I don't think.
He might have. I think he could have had 5 or 6 yards, but you're going to need more than that.
Well, I got 2 downs to get it in the end zone. It'd be nice to at least have a shot into the end zone as opposed to throwing it short.
Gordon, oh no.
Then let the clock run down here and take a timeout.
Yeah. Well, it's just the shot clock, so. Oh, I see they've.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. All right, another timeout. Well, let's take one here. We'll be back. 3rd and goal coming up. Yeah,
Gotta have some strength.
All right.
Got to penetrate downfield if they're going to throw it.
All right, 3rd down and goal. Ball again at the 15. So really need to get some yards here on this 3rd down play if you're going to go for it. Either way, you're going for it.
Oh,
And a little
nice.
reverse play.
Reverse.
Nice play call.
Dean.
Eli Dean inside the
Dean.
5 takes it down to the inside the 2. That's what they needed.
That
Wow.
was really well done.
Good play call. Nice reverse.
boy, that was quick, too.
That's a play we haven't seen all year.
No, those are. We were talking about that.
Cooper Trimble out there blocking.
Every team's got a couple of those that you can pull out. You don't do it more than once or twice a year. Well, that was it.
It was well done.
Now you got to punch this one in.
Yeah.
Yep, let's get her in the end zone, boys.
All right, let's see what this 4th and goal play call is. Gordon and Rush in the backfield. Gordon going to keep this one. Looking to go across. He's going to be stood up, and they're going to call him short.
Yep.
Inside the 1.
Well, it's not over yet. They got to make all their. They got to hold on to the ball too, and sometimes if they drop it, then if we fall in the end zone, it's still a touchdown, right?
Yes. That is correct.
That's just like Mark was saying.
Boy, but you'd like
Drop
to
balls
have
at
that
the-
one
oh,
right
yeah,
there,
I
right
would've.
before halftime.
Yep.
That would have been sweet.
You got to be careful here too. You call out the all-out blitz, and as Hundley
yeah.
has shown, if he breaks it,
Well,
Yep.
they'll play it pretty safe, I would guess, and give the ball to Hundley.
That happened to us last week, too. Got that ball caught down inside the 5 and ended up somewhere on the 20.
That's a good
Just went
timeout
back.
right
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
This is a good timeout.
All right, want to stay here, talk through this one?
Sure, the good point is, that first quarter was a disaster. They scored all 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Second quarter, the offenses started to show signs of life, and the defense stopped them on 4th down. So things have changed. I think maybe what happens in games like this, these kids are all young, and they're thinking, oh, my gosh, it's Holton. We can't beat these guys. And we let them just beat the tar and feathers out of us, whatever that means. So anyway.
Well,
They did, again, like we said, you made a comment about stop digging in the hole. At least they've done that here in the
Yep.
second quarter. We saw that last week, too, against
Yep.
Nemaha Central. Got down 26-0, second half. It was 0-0 all the way through.
Yep. One of these days, you'd like to learn that lesson the previous game and then start the next game with that lesson in mind.
Without going in the hole.
Yeah, that's right.
Again, it's ball setting just inside the 1.
Maybe a fumble here.
Fumble would be nice here. Haas going to show some pressure. Holton just going to keep this one on the ground. And they got the ball. Cause is saying they have it back. Let's see
Are you
what the
kidding me?
official says.
Wow.
And they got it, fellas.
How about that?
That's what you
And we
need.
got a
Needed
fumble,
break.
yeah.
So one of you two called
I
fumble.
called it,
didn't you?
yeah. I called the play.
Called the shot.
well, I
Run
said
that fumble
but
play again, yeah.
What I called was a fumble in the end zone.
That's
okay?
right.
I did not call this on the 1 or 2.
I thought you said a fumble and then get it in the end zone.
Okay, well,
Is that-
I'll go with
yeah,
it.
okay.
Actually,
That's a touchdown, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
so
I
think
wanna
this
have.
this might be a fumble, and if you might be a prophet. We're going to see what happens right here.
I've told you the story of the Wayne Ledbetter story. I know I have.
There's too many stories about Wayne Ledbetter.
I'm
What are you
not
going to
I'm
do?
not going to tell it again.
Come on, Cause, let's go.
All right, minute 30 left. Cause need to get a score on the board here. Gordon going to keep it left side, trying to drive ahead, nowhere to go.
It's a brick wall, but I'm glad they actually did that with being that close. We got
Yeah,
to
I
just
did too.
punch it in as opposed to go right and left.
No timeouts here.
I don't know.
Oh, we just didn't get any push on that
Well,
left
if we
side.
just get some hurry up.
Got to go. All right, right at 1 minute. Second down and goal. Gordon going to roll right, look to throw, flips it ahead. That ball, I believe, is caught, and it is for a
Eli Dean.
touchdown. Eli Dean takes it in.
Nice job by Gordon to get out of the pressure and flipped it.
Well, they did a great job. It was a quick pass.
Yeah.
It wasn't something he had to roll out long
Right.
for. It wasn't something he had to throw deep. That's the way you're going to be successful.
So the call offense comes to life, fellas. That's awesome. They did a
what
great
we
job.
needed.
Opportunistic defense, and boom.
We could really use a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Yep.
Got to roll out and throw it.
You got a
Christian Gordon
block.
checks the defense. He is going to roll right, looking for a man. Has a man back of the end zone. Tipped, incomplete, and 2-point conversion, no good.
Throwing it across your body coming backwards is a tough thing to complete. Yeah.
It's not the best thing to try to do, but sometimes that's what you got.
Yeah, too many defenders in the way. So the cause come to life, fellas. That's what we like to hear, like to see, like to watch. So the difference in all that, Armin?
Well, I think so. I think this is a character builder, and that's not something that Coach Paramore wants to hear right now.
Right.
But at the same time, this is within this game. It's still a character builder, and we've still got a second half to play.
Yep.
Now, stranger things have happened in coming back from being down by
And we do
two
and
big
we do get the
touchdowns.
ball back the start of the third
That's
quarter.
right.
We take possession.
Yep.
I mean, I like to think that a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and it's 14-24.
Yep.
Now that's
Yep.
a lot better score than
24 zip, yeah.
24 zip or 26 to zip or whatever.
Yep. All right.
Eli Dean on to kick this off for the cause.
Gosh, he catches stuff. He's kicking the ball. Nice job.
Line drive, low kick, going to be fielded cleanly by number 7. He's going left side, has some room over there. Cause need to get to him. Dean takes him out of bounds. Flag comes in.
See, they run that numbered return. Everybody's got a numbered guy.
Right.
And they're picking them out right now.
They do it. Yep.
Yep. And they're going to see a crosser coming right there, blocking number 12 out, and everybody else got bodies on them.
Is this going to be a hold or a block in the back? Personal foul. Face mask.
Face mask.
Oh.
Oh, boy. 15 yards closer to that end zone.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen the Wildcats this year show that they have a field goal kicker. So, again, you have 47 seconds to keep them out of the end zone.
They do have a field goal kicker, though.
They did last year.
I think they kicked a couple of points this year.
Did they?
Yeah, I thought they
haven't
looked
seen it.
decent, but I don't. Well, you may be right. Maybe I'm thinking because you're right. It was last year.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was
great
Leaders
kid.
last year. All right, that time we're going to move back 5 yards.
Yeah, we'll take that
Wildcats
5.
Start a little early.
That was quite early. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we know how fast that they can score, so we.
Oh, yeah.
We need to play some defense.
All right, Holton quarterback going to flip his line from one side to the other. They've done a little bit of that this season, going to
they
the
have.
strength of the line. Going to go left side.
Nice tackle. Come on, boys.
Just keep him up. Use some clock. There you go.
We use the clock up.
Thought we had him stop there right at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept going. Right there. He was all but down.
Yeah, this is all taking time, and that's.
Mm-hmm.
That was 24 Jackson on that last carry. Give another running play. Little option play, right side. This time quarterback's going to keep it. He has some room. Going to have to get him down, taken down inside the 10. 10 seconds remaining.
With
Gonna
a
call
timeout.
Assignment sound. Who's got the quarterback? Whoops. Somebody went in after, Eli went after the dive back. I bet he was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, and we don't even know who was assigned where.
Yeah, that's correct. We don't.
I mean, if he had gone to the
Quarterback,
pitchback
yeah.
to the quarterback, and somebody else comes up, but if he was assigned to the quarterback and nobody was there, I don't.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. You're right.
Yep.
Two guys need to be out there.
Yep. Well, that was a big series of 2 plays, the personal foul or whatever it was, face mask, and then the big option play. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Momentum changes quickly.
Makes it look easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Come on, boys. Let's keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, going to have to play here. Ball at the 8-yard line officially.
Let's see. Is number 21 out there?
Yeah. You mean for them?
For Holton, yeah. Is that him, left
I'm
half?
sure
there?
He's the left.
Yeah, he's the left
halfback.
half.
24 is the right. That's Jackson. So, Hunley, you want to keep an eye on him. Left side halfback. Going to be a little crossbuck play. Going to run option other side.
Nobody there.
Miller's going to keep it. Reach ahead, and he is in. Oh my goodness! 47 seconds, and they score it.
Well, unfortunately, that's really not the mark of a successful team to allow those things to happen.
Yep.
And we all know, we've all been there. We've all been in games like that. But let's hope the second half we can come out and establish something successful.
Well, Holton has done their best to establish some dominance here in the first half.
Sure have.
They deserve to be up 30-6. And the Cause have not responded except maybe once or twice out there.
They've dominated every bit as much as either of the other two
Oh, yeah.
outstanding
All right,
teams we played
two-point
this year.
conversion play, a motion coming across. This time a little option play, pitch this time to Jackson, and the pitch back takes it in for 2.
I mean, there's something, if you're an offensive coach and your guys can score, 4 touchdowns and score, including 2 extra points on each, or an extra 2-pointer on each.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, there's not much you can really say after that. They, with 47 seconds left, would like to think that our defense has been better than that this year. But boy, tonight,
Not
they're
tonight.
taking a step backwards, aren't they? And granted, Holton has something to do about that. They're experienced up front, they're big up front, and they're just better than we are. But I would not have believed that this would have been the score at halftime had you have told me
No,
that.
Mark,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right, 3 seconds remaining till halftime. All right, going to be fielded. Bronson Rush taken down. That will take us to the end, finally, of this
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break here for a while and come back for the second half after this.
I went to school here, so I know the location is great. The commute is great if you want to go to Lawrence, if you want to go to Topeka. Kansas City's not too far, but it's kind of just on the outskirts. It's a charming small town feel that you want to be a part of it. So
I like what I do. I enjoy working with the kids. I enjoy the aspect of coming at it because, I mean, I grew up in an academic family, an educational family, a sports family, and to have the opportunity to share that passion, that love with kids in our district.
All the teachers are really nice here. I have a lot of friends here, and everyone's really nice. And we do something new every day.
We have great staff members here, whether that's our teachers, our custodians, our bus drivers, our paras, everybody. It's just a good place to be and work with those people.
It really is like a family feel. And I know that a lot of the teachers feel the same way. They're my kids, and I take care of them as if they're my kids. I'm raising them and teaching them just like I would my own biological children.
I would say absolutely the class sizes are amazing. You really get to know those students. You get to know how to expand on their knowledge, improve their knowledge, because you know what's going to be a trigger to make them want to succeed, because you know those students on a personal level.
The staff at Lecompton's really nice, and it's just a big family pretty much. So it's really nice to be around.
You know, we have a daycare in our district, starting with kids at 18 months of age. So seeing those little kids at 18 months of age or in preschool, and then being able to watch them or follow them through as they mature and get into elementary school, middle school, and then high school. And then finally, to be able to watch them, walk across the stage, to watch them compete in different activities. I think that makes it pretty special, and it's something that I really enjoy, is watching them develop all the way through.
If I personally did not have access to the daycare that we have, I wouldn't have somebody available to watch my kids.
This tells you about the community. We put sweet corn, we sell it on our bench at our car wash on the north side, and we have a drop box. And people, honor system, we never get taken. People always pay.
You're recognized more. You feel you are seen more. You're seen more for opportunities and stuff like that. I take chemistry, and I want to go into a chemistry-focused field, so my chemistry teacher pays more special attention to me, because he knows that I want to go into this field.
I love being able to make learning fun for kids and transforming their learning to new experiences. I know I feel supported in this district to pursue my passions.
And I think a young teacher, especially coming in, if they make that connection with one of those teachers that's been with the district or been in teaching for 20 years, it really helps them out in terms of this is kind of the process and how it's been done. And I think it makes an easy transition for our teachers, and it's good to keep them around.
Go Cause!
Metallica is known for hard-hitting heavy metal. However, this next tune was recognized as their first power ballad. Featured soloists tonight are Kayla Brissinger on guitar, Hudson Buttram on mellophone, and Sophie Scrimsher on trumpet. Here is Fade to Black.
Hey everyone, JB Elliott here. Just a reminder for you to get out and vote for that no tax rate increase bond election. It's going to be held on November the 7th. Information can be found on the website usd343.net, or you can scan the QR code listed here on your screen. Voter information, want to know where you vote? Please, again, click on this QR code, or you can check out the website listed right here for you. Again, a reminder, November 7th, no tax rate increase bond election, and go cause. You want to give us?
Just a couple of stats. I mean, there's really nothing overly interesting that we probably don't already know, but first downs are fairly even. Holton had 9 and Lecompton 7, which I guess I was surprised we had that many. Rushing yards, Holton 24 rushes for 265 yards. Of course, most of those were big gains for touchdown type things. Cause, on the other hand, only had 66 yards passing, total of 5 yards rushing compared to 265 for Holton. So it's been one of those nights where Holton has just come up here and decided to make a statement offensively and defensively, and unfortunately the Cause are paying the price for it. Armin, what do you think?
Well, I think two things. One, I think that when things started going bad, they cascade. I remember one year losing a football game to Baldwin by a good-sized score, and I talked to their football coach at the end of the game, and he said, you know, that's what happens. Young kids sometimes just can't turn it around, and I think that's part of it. But the other thing is that this is a better football team from Holton than I thought they were.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, those two things together, and
well, the other thing too is you talked before the game about the football does funny things, and the first one we saw was a fumble. Holton runner fumbled it somewhere around their own 30-yard line, bounced right back to him. He ran down the sideline for a 70 or 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't bad enough, couple of series later, they were down on the goal line. He fumbled the ball into the end zone, and somebody fell on it for a touchdown. We could have fallen on it just as easy, but 2 touchdowns came via the fumble.
Yeah.
One of those nights, just one of those nights. So the Cause are set to receive the ball in the second half, and we'll see what kind of emotions they're going to play with out here, or if they're just going to let it slide and get the running clock and let's go home.
Yeah. Well, we've seen some good things too, some sparks.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Second half kickoff coming up. Back deep for the Cause. I believe that's 21 Dean and 34 Bronson Rush. High kick going to be fielded by Dean. Far side, takes it just outside of the 20. Dean looking to get to the edge. Drug down by the shirt there, just across the 30-yard line, out of bounds at around the 32.
Nice job of getting to the outside. Had he have been able to get rid of that tackler, he might have gone for a few more yards.
All right, see how the Cause come out here, half number 2. Ball sitting at the 33. Tristan Gordon back in at quarterback here. It'll be Tyler Reed at a wide out, Dakota Blake. It'll be a give, Bronson Rush left side, bounces it around the end. Nice hard run by Bronson Rush on first down, picking up, we'll call it 7.
He is a hard-running kid. I'm really impressed with him. But right now, that was a great play. What if you come back and honor Coach Culver here? Run a counter. Run a little misdirection. What might happen? Because their rush has just been almost incredibly difficult to block.
Got to slow them down, yep.
All right, second down and 3. Tristan Gordon quickly, a little slant, complete to Tyler Reed on the right side, spins around. Tyler Reed still on his feet, running hard. Tyler Reed breaks it open.
Penalty.
It's going to go all the way down inside the 20.
I'm thinking it's a face mask. That's what I'm thinking.
It appeared to be on the tackle.
And that'll be from the end of the run.
Nice pass, great hands.
Or it'll be against us.
Well, I don't know what could be against us over in there.
No, it's against them. I think our kids already heard the.
Well, I tell you what.
Nice job.
Tyler ran like he was upset and wanted to make a play there.
But let's look at the play call again, though.
Yeah.
We come to the left, all right? We're running to the left. We're setting that flow to the left, and he immediately turns, flips out a quick slant to the right. I mean, those are the kinds of things that misdirect. Everybody's moving the wrong direction. I like that. And I like that penalty. So we got three things clicking.
Yeah.
We got the right call, we got the right play, we executed really well, and we got the refs on our side.
There you go. First and goal at the 9.
At the 9, fellas. So very quickly, Cause in scoring position here. Give Bronson Russ, he's looking for some room, spins around inside, gets it down close to the goal line, inside the 5.
Very good.
The littlest guy in the field is kind of weaving his way below the eyesight line,
But
I think.
if you note there was not a wall of white on his side of the line of scrimmage before he got there.
Yep.
There was a seam. There was something he could use. Nice job.
So Cause got something going here. But with 10 seconds left, we're going to have to go quicker than that. Come on, boys.
We are. Got to move. Look at the play clock, fellas.
Yeah, boy. Here we go.
And he gets it off. Give Kniper straight ahead.
He's
there.
In there.
Touchdown.
Cause. Just like that.
Just like that. Now,
go figure.
okay. I'll tell you what I think. I think Coach Paramore got control again. He's gotten these guys back into believing in themselves, and that's really all we had to do. Now, whether it's going to be enough tonight or not, I don't know. But
nice job by the offense, particularly the line.
I'm looking forward to a better second half.
Yeah.
All right. What did we get there, guys? I didn't see that.
Nothing little.
Incomplete.
I was writing down
yeah.
the scoring play.
A little quick out on the inside.
He was throwing it to
Is it to play?
to Reed, number 2, and boy, it wasn't even close. He bounced it 3 feet in front of him. Or it was tipped,
No,
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't come close to being complete, though.
But the Cause show a little life here. Score their second touchdown of the evening on a pretty good drive. Some big plays, some average plays, and punched it in the end zone. Nice job. That's what we want to see when you come out of half. You want to see a little bit of change in attitude here.
Yeah, hopefully we see the same change on
defense. Yeah,
right?
That's right. Is that who's?
What number?
Well, I'm not sure. I thought it was 79 at first, which I know that's Powell, but then again I thought maybe it was 75. You know, sometimes they turn and 70. I think that's Powell right there.
Yeah, 79.
Yeah.
All right, Eli Dean teeing this one up at the 40-yard line. Getting Cause going from right to left here in the second half. Back deep, I believe that's number 7, Eli Allure, and number 3, that's Brody Dillon. Bounces it once, still on the ground, now picked up at the 20. And he's going to be tackled right away at the 25 by
Kniper, number 10.
I think it's Eli Dean in there too.
He came down late, but yeah, he was.
And Kniper number 10.
Kniper was in there.
Number 10.
Yes.
Block in the back. Nice call. Who was it? I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
You're right, it wasn't. I don't know.
All right, so Wildcats now, their first possession here in this second half.
This is a big test right here.
Yep. Ball setting at the 27-yard line. Wildcats come out 2 backs behind the quarterback. Going to be a give to number 24, Kyler Jackson, the carry. Picks up a nice gain on first down at 8.
That's a nice hard run, too. He had a big seam.
He's up second and short. Frazier, Jackson, and Hundley in the backfield behind the quarterback for the Wildcats. Goes left side and some hard yards. Yeah, look at that. Was that an unbalanced line on that last play?
Didn't check. I was watching the various holding calls up front.
Yes, it was unbalanced.
Yep. Looks like they powered up to the left side, and that's where they went.
But despite all that powering up, they didn't really.
No, didn't dominate.
Did not knock them off the ball like they were in the first half.
It was the first down play that gave them that first down there.
Right. And running play again, left side. What's that belly play going over there?
Apparently number 56 didn't like the defensive action from who? Oh, that was Conklin.
Picks up 5 on first down. A second down and 5 play for the Holton offense. And keeping it on the ground.
Yeah.
Boy.
No, that time they're just knocking our bodies backwards.
They did that time, yeah. That was. Look
at that left side of the line there.
Yeah.
Oh, they are just pancaking people right now.
Yeah, it amazes me how they're tied up inside with the hands. The official's right there looking at it, and then
is there something wrong with that?
Gee,
tell us, Mark. Is there something wrong with
yes,
that?
it's called holding. And Holton has
a play, a little crossbuck action that time. It's Jackson breaks it to the outside, and Gordon takes him down after about a 15-yard gain.
They'll turn that penalty down. Yeah, that's actually the definition of, in quotes, legal holding, because they never call that. You can kind of teach that, which is probably not right, but that's
yeah.
You can get away if you can get
well,
away with it.
They say it's inside the frame, and you're right. It's inside the frame, inside the shoulders, but they just got to hold the jersey.
But you're not supposed to grab the jersey.
Yeah.
That's right.
Running play again, this time right up the middle.
That was
quick 5 yards.
Yeah, he had a good game going, but who was that? Was that safety? The safety? No.
Christian Conklin finally fighting back out there, and they're doing a nice job.
I noticed that.
Yeah, throwing his man down to the ground. It's like, that boy Christian, sophomore.
And see,
that's not Christian.
That's Trevor.
Trevor, sorry, Trevor.
Is
sorry,
he a
Christian.
sophomore or is he a junior?
He is a sophomore.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Second down, we'll call it 6 coming up. Second back through right side.
That's a nice play for them. We've got 2 backs leading, and they just power through.
That's the old. We used to run that in the Wishbone. It's just a power off tackle, and
that's why they call it a power.
Yeah. Another first down for Holton. Balance set, full house backfield, right side, pressure coming in the backfield. That really disrupted things that time. I'm not sure. I think that was Kniper that got in there and got some penetration.
Yep, right there. Nice
and
job.
That wrecked the play.
Yep.
See, they're just down to running. This is vanilla. This is a double tight wishbone. They're going to run the little crossbuck. They're double power, probably an option, and maybe some little counter.
Blair takes a snap, gives second back through on the right side, 24. That's Jackson. Jackson picks up a couple of hard-earned yards.
You know, one of the things I'm starting to see, too, a little bit, there's more blue jerseys around the ball when he goes down. So kids are getting to the ball and at least going there.
Right.
Trying to help, and troops are following, so that's a good sign.
Well, we kind of lost the deer in the headlights.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Approach to the game.
Yeah, this stage of the game in the first quarter, we were already down by 2 touchdowns.
And we got to remember, it's a long season yet.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
and we've got people ahead of us that we really want to play and we're looking forward to. We got to do something with what we got here.
Yep. Third down play. Wildcats keeping it on the ground and inside the 10.
Flag comes out late. Not sure what that is.
Number 73's got his hands in the air.
Yeah, let's watch a replay there of him. See where he's at.
Oh yeah, a little extracurricular.
Yep.
Yep. They're finally going to call something.
See, the question is, why would you do that? I mean, if you're up 32-12 and
Well, I think it's a mentality. You want your kids to play that way all the games. It's like
I don't want my kids to play that way.
well,
I want them to play tough, aggressive. I want
Yes.
them to knock the crap out of people.
yes,
But after the
within
whistle,
rules.
yeah, that's
within
correct.
the rules.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I would have taught them how to kind of grab the jersey.
Yeah,
just a
that's
little.
the legal holding, as you
The legal
said.
holding.
All right, so
I mean, I understand from a coach's standpoint. I think you want your kids to be aggressive. You want them to get out there
Yeah.
and to stand. You don't take anything off anybody. And so sometimes it's gonna manifest itself that way. I don't like that, and I think it's demeaning to me as a coach when those things happen too often. And that's not happened a lot, so just one of those things.
all right, this should be 4th down play. Is that correct or 3rd? Is that dead ball foul?
If it was after the play,
All
yeah.
right, passing play, looking for a man in the end zone, flips it ahead. That ball is going to be complete, but out of bounds, and that
That was
should be
short.
downs.
That was 4th down. Yeah, it was 4th.
Okay, just want to check on that because the scoreboard, I think, said 3rd down, but I thought it should have been 4th.
Well, the down box said 4.
Okay.
Thank you, JB. You keep everybody honest.
So first down for the Cause. The Cause defense puts a stop out there. Nice job, fellas. Good things going here in the second half. Like you say that.
Lots of good things.
You say that. Agree with you, Armin. That deer in the headlight thing is gone.
All right. Cause at the 16. Let's see what they can do here.
On
Go
two.
on
How
the-
about
yep,
that?
Go on the second count. Bronson Rush gets caught in the backfield.
Yeah.
Well, one of the other good things that happened in the first half, and I know it was just like one play or a couple of plays, but I'd kind of like to see Metcalf somewhere in that mix once in a while.
Yep.
He was kind of exciting there.
Yep. We're still too inconsistent up front.
Right.
You know, we just lock on, then the next 2 plays we forget to lock on, and stuff like that. That's young kids.
Yeah, you're right. Cause come out with 2 receivers to the right side, tight end to the left. Gordon going to run a little reverse again, coming this way. Has a blocker out in front. Eli Dean stays on his feet, tiptoes down the sideline.
Boy, that wasn't out by much. Of course, if it's out at all, we won't see it.
Is he out of bounds at the 34? All right, brings up 3rd down and manageable here. We'll call it about 2. Offense needs to stay on the field, keep the ball away from that Holton offense. Eli Dean trying to get to the outside, driving hard, reaching, and I think
he's got it.
I think he's going to be close. It's going to be right at the marker. Let's see how he did. He got to the line of gain. We'll call it first down.
Right.
Nice job.
Yeah.
That's a nice run, too.
Tough run.
He's had a good game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, caught a touchdown pass.
All right, 3 receivers right side for the Cause. Gordon takes it quickly, throws it out to Rush. Right side, Rush makes one-man miss, spins around, picks up about 2.
Now, I guarantee you that was a lateral.
Yeah.
That was a backward pass.
Yeah. I think you're right, Coach.
Which is nothing wrong with that, but
as long as you don't drop it.
As long as, yeah, that's right.
Actually, they're going to give him about
I thought
3.5 on that.
They have proven to be just a little bit susceptible to quick stuff out there, and that's why. Let's see what Coach Paramore can do here.
This time, Cause flip the 2 receivers to the left side, 2 backs in the backfield. Pressure coming. Gordon gets to the edge. Gordon runs over one man out there, picking up about 6 yards.
Good job of recognition by.
It's a hard run.
Yeah.
I think he ran over Huntley.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's Huntley right there, isn't it?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. little payback.
So 3rd and short. See if the Cause can keep this drive going. They've looked good this drive.
So down play, 2 yards to go for the Cause. 2 backs in the backfield. Give going left side, right.
He's it. No, boy.
First down. That's first down.
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, it's up above. He's marked it up ahead of this sticks.
So I need 2 yards. I think you got 2 yards and 1 inch.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
Well, I would agree, Mark, you're right. We've come out and we've progressed beyond whatever it was that got us the first half.
Go to play. Tyler Reed, top of the screen. Eli Dean is going to split to the bottom of the screen. He's got one-on-one coverage out here. Gordon going to look to throw, going for Dean in that one-on-one coverage. Underthrown. Dean comes back, picks it up, and that pass is complete.
Nice adjustment by Eli.
That was a great adjustment. Yeah. And frankly, I would have assumed a ball like that would be intercepted lots of times, but it's kind of a back shoulder throw, so to speak.
We'll call it that. That's a good way to put it.
Sorry.
Come on, Mark.
That was just funny, sorry.
Well, it was complete, and it's great to come up with something here.
Call it whatever you want. In the stat book, it's a completion. Bronson Rush, right side, spinning around. Another good run by Bronson Rush, the junior, picking up about 5.
A little bit of a counter. Left guard pulls. We get a nice kick out there and a good seal on the lineman. And there he comes. That's 50. Oh, he didn't get it very well. Just enough. Was that Cage? So it's 55.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cage. You got to put a shoulder on him, not a wrist. I've talked to him about that sometime.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, well, he's out there playing hard, and the kid stepped out of the lane anyway. So
his attitude has gotten him out on that field.
That's right.
He's gonna be there. I believe it.
3 receivers to the right side. Gordon drops the ball, picks it back up, bounces right to him. Lucky to get back to get maybe a yard. Actually, he's going to lose a yard.
Really?
So the question, we're probably in 4-down territory right now, right?
We got. When you're down by 20 points.
We've got 2 plays to get this, and they're sending 4 people deep. So I do like having the play clock up on the scoreboard and down on the field, so everybody can see them. So the quarterback right now sees it at 9. Whoops.
Yeah. I think Coach Paramore is going to
timeout. Yeah.
Talk about it. And that's a good. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. This is one of those times where if you just fritter this away, then you're down by 20 points. They got the ball. Who knows what's going to happen? Do it right. Get that ball in the end zone.
Yep. I agree.
Drive it out, and that means you got to get a first down here in this next 2.
Yeah, definitely need positive yards here.
Yeah,
on 3rd down. They'll do that. I mean, and it's been a nice little combination. That's. The running, bouncing it to the outside, the back shoulder throw, all those things worked all right.
Yep.
But, I mean, seriously, even that ball was underthrown. He was on an island, one-on-one. There was nobody else around him. As long as Eli made the adjustment, he was going to come down with that.
Yep. Well, let's see. Maybe we got some trickeration we could use right here, huh?
Well, we've already used it
twice. True, yeah.
Actually,
used it twice.
Twice.
Yeah, and it's worked.
That may be it for the year on that play. Although,
I think Bill Culver was right, and he said you got to run those counters and reverses and things to slow that interior defense down. They're just charging straight at you, and whoops, they need some of these. Wait a second.
Well, that's certainly one of the techniques that helps slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3rd down play. We'll call it 7. Gordon looking to throw, throws back across. Had a tight end and Dakota Plate kind of running a back drag there, but neither one was open.
Well, it was an interesting play. I liked it.
Yeah.
Because I think both of them were actually open at 2 different levels. You just missed them.
I wish. I mean, it seems like Tristan's throwing a lot off of his back foot. He's jumping up, and I don't think that's. I don't know. I don't think that's a good technique, but.
All right, 4th down play. Cause need to convert here. Throws it up, going to Dean. Ball bounces off the defender, incomplete, and the Wildcats will take over on downs after 2 incompletions in a row.
Did you notice how number 9, he didn't even try to catch it. He just knocked it away because he knows that's 4th down. And he didn't want to catch it back there.
Yep. That was a good-looking drive by the Cause.
Yes.
Just couldn't finish it up here. So Holton gets the ball, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. And let's see if the defense can pick it up where they left off last time on the stop. Nice night out. The field looks like it held the water pretty well, JB.
Yes, it did.
So kudos to the guys taking care of it.
Yeah, they did a nice job with that. All right, Wildcats, first down. Gonna go left side.
I thought they had him earlier.
Yeah, and you got 2 lead backs that are following a bunch of big linemen. There ought to be a huge hole there. The Cause stuffed it up a little bit and held them to about a 6-yard gain.
Yep. And we'll take a break here at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
With a history dating back to 1893, First State Bank and Trust has roots that run deep in our community. And that strong commitment to community continues today with investment and support in Perry, Lecompton, and throughout the region. At First State Bank and Trust, we're dedicated to service and maintaining a spirit of excellence for our customers. Perry Lecompton fans can join the team by picking up your very own CAW card with donations made on every purchase. First State Bank and Trust, where banking is still a people business. Learn more at firststateKS.com.
All right, here we go. Start of quarter number 4. Again, Wildcats with the ball here. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball setting right at the 42. Wildcats going to go left side. A lot of room up there for number 21, Hunley. He is a hard runner, spins around a couple times, takes about 3 caws to take him down at the 45 of Perry Lecompton.
Klaus had a shot at him up close right there, but he just sidestepped everybody.
He had 6 yards after contact.
Yeah, that's exactly
3
right.
guys. Double tight formation. 3 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Second back through. It's number 24 this time. That's going to be Jackson, the ball carrier. Picks up 5.
I'll see if we can get that ball on the ground again and take it away from Holton, huh? Little fumble-rooski.
Well, either that or intercept their first pass. Oh,
Wait a second.
They haven't.
Wait a second. Prophetic.
Second down, 5 for this Holton offense. Cause go by the ball carrier.
Fumble.
There's the ball you wanted.
Cause may have gotten that.
Let's see what we got. Starnes is saying, I think that's Starnes saying, hey, it's over here. And 79 Powell comes up with it.
Wow. Got to start saying that word more often when I got the ball.
JB?
You guys got to call that.
Well, was that Mark that called that?
Mark that called that.
I appreciate it,
Well,
Mark.
that thing
Thank you.
popped right up in the air. Nice job by the Caw defense. Here we go. Another spark. Let's go, offense.
Isn't it amazing the difference in halves?
Yeah. Yep. Go figure, huh? Cause have played much better. Like I said, they were down by 3 touchdowns this stage of the game, the first half, second quarter. Wow.
All right.
Nice job by the Blue.
2 wide receiver set. Gordon going to look to throw quickly. Intended for Tyler Reed, in and out of his hands, but again, pretty well defended there by number 7, Eli Hallour.
Timing was there, though.
Timing was there. And, you know, that is really a timing play.
Yep.
He just got to get it and sling it.
Yep.
He knows right where his receiver's going to be.
And Tyler also should have had that. That hit him right in the hands, and they got to pull those in.
I thought it could have been a little more, just a little more zing on it. He's thrown it with more zing before. Put it that way.
Well, they found something they liked there, that one-on-one coverage, and had him beat.
This time Blake and Reed goes to the left side. Dean lines up to tight end to the right. Going to give it to Tyler Reed on that
Too
little
much
sweep.
penetration. Wow.
Way too much.
Took too long.
Wow.
Loss on that play of about 4.
That
Actually 5.
And number 21 there. That kid just pushed it back into the backfield. We had nowhere to go.
21.
Wow.
You know him, Hundley.
He's a player on defense, too.
He is. He is.
Dang. Third and long. Come on, fellas. Need a big play here.
Eli Dean splits wide to the left. He's one-on-one again up there. Gordon sees that. Now gets some back pedal. Gordon rolling to the side. Dean was open for a second, fell down, cuts back up, catches the ball. Comes up
that's
about
a nice,
4 yards
nice
short
reception,
of that first down.
Yeah, but they give themselves a chance here.
Eli's got some skills, I'm telling you.
Eli's had a good game tonight.
Yeah.
He's made a couple of big tackles, and he's caught passes. He's run. I'm impressed.
At this stage of the game, you might as well go for it.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Got to get 3, fellas. Let's make 5 to make sure of it.
Yeah, fourth down, we'll call it a long 3 here. Gordon going to look to throw. Zips at that little slant. Completes
Nice
Tyler
job.
Reed.
And he got his
Reed
5.
comes up
Caught
with
it that
it.
time.
Nice
Boy.
catch.
Boom,
nice
boom.
catch.
Timing again.
He called 5 yards, too.
Yep.
Well, that was a
About
JB
that.
even.
The thing about it was he put it down in a way where he could catch it and the defense couldn't knock it away. That was a great play.
Yeah.
Quarterback and receiver.
That's something that Holton has not defended yet, really.
Yeah. Well, they probably don't get a lot of practice in against it.
2 wide receivers,
Probably
2 backs
not.
with Gordon in the backfield. Going to be running play. Eli Dean running left side. Picks up about 4.
And there is a little offensive surge. You see there was some offensive surge there.
Good job, fellas.
We are getting better as the game progresses.
Good job.
Byers and Reed coming off.
All right, second down. 8 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in this game. Christian Gordon going to give that little reverse to Eli Dean. Outside, Eli Dean picks up, we'll call it about 4 yards again. So he's 2 runs in a row here. That's the third time they've gone
That's
to
the
that
third
play.
time, and so it's no longer trickeration. It is now
A play.
It's our
Bread and butter.
only counter.
Yeah.
It is. And you know what? Good teams need that bread and butter.
Well, I like the way the quarterback just dipped low. He dipped low and then handed off. It's like the linebackers had to freeze them. Here we go, fellas. Come on.
All right, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Give running play. Eli Dean reaching ahead, and he's got the first down again. Eli Dean having a pretty good night here.
Well, it helps when you get some sealing taking place. They sealed the lineman, not
The
sealing.
offensive line is doing their job.
Yeah.
Just hold in there and keep going.
Yep.
All right, another first down for the cause. All right, Gordon calls for the snap, looking to throw. Goes deep down the field, and that ball is going to be picked off inside the 5, intended for number 6. He just kind of stopped running on it. That's Aiden Graves, number 6. And again, Gordon just kind of gets.
So Hallure's out now, I see.
Yeah.
He was the one that made the interception. Was he out last series too?
No, he was in.
That's what I thought.
Well, the Cause had a nice drive going. Took a lot of time off the clock, and looking like they might be ready to punch one in, but unfortunate pick.
Okay, ball setting at the 4 of Holton. We're back in there. Here comes that running attack straight ahead.
I tell you, there's just such a huge hole at the point of attack. Oh, my. A lead back in front of him. That's a tough play to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, linebackers got to be ready for this here. Second down and 1. And bounces outside. Boy, another good pickup by that Holton running attack.
Yep.
Another 7 yards.
This may be the official version of the running clock.
Could be. That is a long time to set the ball in play.
Huge.
And if I'm Holton, I mean, you're down to 2 seconds on the play clock, and they just get it off.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Up.
Look at that.
There's some defensive line play. I know that was 79.
Good old number 79.
Powell?
Cameron Powell, yes.
He put the finish on it. Who made the first hit?
Couldn't quite
70?
see.
I couldn't see it. There was a 0 there.
I think it might have been 50. 70 is just now coming in.
50?
70 is a freshman. You guys get the name?
Yep.
Brokoff?
Lucian Brokoff.
All right.
Smells are in on that last play.
What are we discussing here?
No idea.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Yeah, there was 5-yard penalty. Number, whichever was 50, maybe. He jumped. I think they're talking about where they're going to go after the game. We want a hamburger or
a pizza, maybe.
It could be.
Pizza.
Yeah.
All right, that penalty backs it up to a 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. Right side running play. Gets his 5-yard penalty back and probably 2 more, so about a 7-yard gain.
Number 50 in on the play. Tristan Gordon also number 17 rather. 50 is who? I forget. Starnes? No, Schmelzer.
Schmelzer, yeah.
55 is Starnes.
Yep.
That is that's a pretty effective running attack, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. If I'm the guy with the ball, I'd love to have 2 blockers in front of me, plus an average of 6'4", 6'5", 260-pound linemen in front of them. That'd be great to run behind.
Down 7 play, a little cross buck action counter right side. That's Hundley. He has some room. Going to get real close, but maybe a little bit short of that marker.
That'd be my guess, a yard shy.
I think you're right.
So they honestly don't probably feel like they have to punt, but they might want to give their punter a little bit of experience. I don't know.
Do they have a punter? I haven't seen one tonight.
Well, They should. Yeah, right. I haven't seen him. No, they're not.
He might be having pizza right now for all we know. So they're going to line up and go for this. 3 backs, actually 2 backs and one of the running backs to the right wing. 4th down play.
Oh, they stopped him again.
I think they shut him down.
Look at
fellas.
that.
Yeah.
That's the second 4th and go for it we've stopped him on. Well, good job by the linebackers coming in and cutting him down.
There
Can't
are
tell who that
a
was,
number of
but
good things that have happened.
a bunch of bodies on the bottom of that. I think it was the linebackers that shot the gaps, and boy, just like that, Cause get the ball back in pretty good position. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left. Is that one of the causes down?
Yeah, got a cramp, it looks like.
A cramp.
We learned how to deal with that when Sabetha was here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did.
That was pretty much a good sportsmanship by them. Yeah. So it looks like I'll have a little break in the action here. 3:11 left on the clock.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. See you soon. Hey everyone, JB Elliott here. Just a reminder for you to get out and vote for that no tax rate increase bond election. It's going to be held on November the 7th. Information can be found on the website usd343.net, or you can scan the QR code listed here on your screen. Voter information, want to know where you vote? Please, again, click on this QR code, or you can check out the website listed right here for you. Again, a reminder, November 7th, no tax rate increase bond election, and go Cause.
Well,
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
You do have to change up your pregame a little bit. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
All right, 1st and 10. Call's going to try to score one here. Kniper left side.
Well, I tell you, their people just fly to the ball, don't they? They
Yeah.
get there in a hurry. Holton defense.
Call a good almost 3-yard gain. 2nd down and a long 7 coming up. I'm just going to keep this one on the ground. Dean going right side.
Not much there.
Picks up maybe a yard.
No, but you know, he was not all that far away from turning the corner.
Yep.
Right there, he was slowed down a little bit.
All right. Wide receiver to each side for the call offense on this 3rd down play. Gordon going to roll to his left, has some pressure coming, throws off that back foot, makes a completion to Blake for a 1st down.
Nice comeback by Blake to get that ball.
Yes,
Tristan
was.
just put it out there for him.
And that's almost a late hit. You watch this.
Yep.
He's already on the ground.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
Yep.
I don't like that. Sorry.
No, you're right.
Well, it should have been called. You get flagged that a couple of times. I guarantee you, coach is going to make that stop.
Ball setting at the 17. High snap. Gordon picks
Oh.
it up, gets it to Dean, but he's covered up by that whole
My
He's
goodness.
lucky he got it to Dean.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
came
we saw.
through untouched.
That was a first half play.
Tackle and guard pull, and he just went in straight through it. Wow.
Well, that's probably something coach developed. Recognize. You see that happen, you go.
Mm-hmm.
2 receivers to the right side actually and make it 3. Tight end to the left. Going to roll back over here. Has some good blockers. It's going to be Bronson Rush trying to reach in there. Ball pops out, rolls across the goal line, and is going to be scooped up for a touchback.
Oh.
Did he grab it while he was in the end zone, or did he roll out of bounds before he had control?
That's too bad. We had a nice play, nice drive going, and just fumbled the ball. Nice little screen.
No, you watch it. Oh, yeah, he had it. thought he was closer to the line, frankly.
Well,
I
that's
can
gonna,
guarantee you down here on
Yeah.
that touchdown earlier,
he was down.
his knee was on the ground when he grabbed the ball. Now, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't argue it and contest it. I'm just saying I thought he was on the ground.
Well, fellas, 55 seconds left in this one. And said earlier, again, the CAW defense holds Holton to no score in the second half.
Outscored him in the second half.
Yep. But, you know, it's a game of two halves. In the
Yes,
first
it is.
half, we did not show up.
Definitely not the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first quarter was the
Delay game on Holton. Yeah, first quarter was disaster. The long fumble recovery for a touchdown, the second fumble recovery for a touchdown, and I can't remember the third one. Long run.
Long run.
Yeah.
Well, it was a game of
Yep.
long runs and
Yep.
short length of drives.
Well, you have got to be ready to play right from the get-go.
yeah.
Well, on the other hand, I think Holton has played pretty well tonight.
Yes,
Their
I agree with you.
defense ran to the ball like we knew they would, and the offensive linemen seemed to take care of business.
Really impressed with their ground game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, running play here. Left side, cause stack that up.
Well, they live by that rule that, you know, two bad things can happen when you throw the ball, and so if you don't have to throw the ball,
Yeah.
And they did.
apparently
Yeah.
no bad things can happen when you drop it and can pick it up again. So
Yep.
I'm running. Well, I have to admit I've enjoyed the second half.
Holton takes a knee there with 18 seconds, so that'll be the game. We'll wrap this one up. Holton moves to 2-2. Cause fall to 1-3.
3. Mm-hmm.
And again,
3 losses against really some pretty good teams.
Yeah.
I
Sabetha and Nemaha Central ranked in 2A, and Holton, pretty solid team.
Yeah, it looked good tonight for sure. Better than I think what they looked against Sabetha and Nemaha, at least on the video that we saw. I'll tell you what though, next week it doesn't get any easier for
It does
the
not.
Cause.
It does not.
Cause go on the road over to Topeka to take on the Hayden Wildcats instead of the Holton Wildcats. And again, as we talked in the pregame of this one, Topeka Hayden coming in ranked at number 3 in the state, I believe, in Class 3A. So, again, that brutal schedule continues, as they say. Well, wrapping this one up, Mark Armstrong, thank you very much for joining us again tonight.
Always fun.
Harmon, good to have you back. And we'll just keep this train rolling here, okay?
Sounds good. I sure enjoyed it.
Big thank you to Bill Culver again on the camera tonight. Appreciate him doing that. And again, Will Gantz, our technical engineer, as we will say. We're going to be signing off on this one. Again, in your final here, 32-12, Holton coming out on top. We'll see you next week coming to you live from Topeka. Have a good night.